family, welcome to Houston, Texas. We are in Houston for a few days and we're excited to take you guys with us. We have some fun things planned, of course, as we always be outside of the admission costs. And then we went into the theater and learned more and more about space. And you guys, if your kids are into science like our son is, this is the place to take them. They had amazing rockets and simulations that your children can try, or even you if you're interested in the science. Inside, you'll find real spacecraft, astronaut training gear, and even the actual Apollo.
They have the same thing in Cuisine.
By refining the models and test after test, John Kiker and his team finally achieved success.
There are over 400 space artifacts, plus rotating exhibits and hands-on activities for kids. It's basically a giant playground for curious minds, which our son has a very curious mind for space. From touching a real moon rock to climbing into replica space shuttles to even seeing a spacesuit up close. Every step makes you feel like you're one launch button away from orbit. And yes, the kids get to play astronaut for a day. Who wouldn't love that? One of the best parts of this day was the tram tour, where we were able to explore through Johnson Space Center campus. And we were able to see Mission Control. Bring your family out here. Alright, the food has come. I have brisket and Brussels sprouts with baked beans. Josh has a cheeseburger as usual.
And fries.
Top of you got mac and cheese, biscuit, pulled pork. Where's your third meat?
What was it?
The ribs. And we're waiting on the ribs. We're gonna try this Tex-Orleans food out. It's called BB's. And we're gonna see what they have to offer us tonight. You hungry, Josh?
Yep, I'm ready. I didn't hear what you said though, so I don't know what to say.
So today was a crazy day, you guys. We had a whole plan for today, and we were able to leave the house or the hotel until about 3, almost 4, because of the rain.
Let me tell you what happened. So we were downstairs after we went to the gym. We got breakfast. We watched TV. It said there are floods near Houston. Then when we got back in the hotel and gave Daddy his thing, guess what happened? It was this thick. It was kind of flooding.
Yeah, it rained really bad today, you guys. So the sun came out and started shining at about 3, and we went out. So we're gonna try this restaurant out.
I got mini corn dogs, fries, apples, and ketchup.
I refuse to put this on. Thank you. Call me the party pooper if you want.
That white shirt just gonna have some nice paint on it.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And now I will unveil this masterpiece. 3, 2.
All right, you guys, as we said before, the rains in Houston at this time was crazy. The rains took over this trip, you guys. So we had so much planned to show you guys about Houston, but the rains literally took over. So we are maximizing on times like this where we can go out and just see what the Houston food scene is like. As you can see, we ordered crawfish as well as a shrimp and sausage platter with corns. And it was pretty good.
All right, everybody, we're going down to the House of Pies. Let's go and check this place out and see what it's like. Maybe they might have some good pies. Josh, go get the door. A slice of heaven on earth. Let's check it out. Bayou Goo. So y'all think of the Bayou Goose?
You need some more napkins.
These oatmeal raisins look so delicious. That apple looks so good. Hey, my favorite kind is oatmeal raisin. Oatmeal raisin is the best in the world. I went with the oatmeal raisin. I want the sweet potatoes so bad, and I want the apple pie so bad, but I had to go with my famous world classic, which is the oatmeal. This potato looks so good. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of a custard. If you could sell America a home with 6% of battery,
I love it.
what would it be?
It'd be as a homeowner wanting to buy peace of mind for a house. We are America's #1 private builder.
Mhm.
We're America's #2 most trusted builder. And we just won Builder of the Year award for all of America for the second time.
Wow.
So it's all about peace of mind and having quality behind the house as opposed to also functional space.
Gotcha. And your name is?
My name is Jimmy with the Ashton Woods, also known as the New Home Matchmaker.
Cool. Right here in
Katy, Texas, in the community of Centera.
We're about to go to this house. So what do you want to say?
I'm excited to see this house. Of course, you guys, this house that we've seen here almost made us want to move to Texas. We were about to be residents of Katy, Texas, had it not been for those rains and the floods. But we just wanted to end the trip on a high note and see some homes. Good morning, family. It is day 4 or 5. It's our last day in Houston. And we wanted to go get breakfast, you guys. And it's a Saturday morning. If you know, Houston culture is really brunch friendly. Everyone wants to go out, have a good time at breakfast. So we thought that we could make it to the Breakfast Club, and the line was around the corner. So we said, no, we have to be back to the airport in about 3 hours. That's not gonna work for us. We found another spot and it was too much for us. We said, no, that's not gonna work. Then we found the third restaurant and there's no parking. So we had to park around the corner and walk. Even then, this is after we waited in the parking lot for about 15 minutes.
All right, family, and as you can see, this is typically what we do. Always working on something, doing something, and all that good stuff, even while we're traveling. So party doesn't stop and your work doesn't stop. Always remember, if your plan doesn't work, you can work the plan. So that's what we're always doing. I'm working on so many different things, different life goals, trying to get things accomplished. But that's all I want to tell y'all.